Dear students, this session we are going to study about probability and random variables. So first we are going to talk about elements of probability. Now definitions. A random experiment. The experiment whose outcome is uncertain before it is performed. That is, the outcome is not known in advance. Trial. The performance of a random experiment is called as trial. Event. The outcome is known as event, right? If you throw in a coin, that is trial, right? If you get outcome as head or tail, that is event. The entire setup is a random experiment. Okay. Now, sample space. The collection of possible outcome is called as sample space. It is denoted by capital S. When two coins are tossed simultaneously, then sample space S is tail tail, tail head, edge tail, head head, right? So tail tail, that means first coin tail as well as second coin also tail. Similarly, TH, that is first tail in first coin and head in second coin. Similarly, the two events, right? Now equally likely, okay? Two or more events are said to be equally likely if the chances of their happening is equal. Then it is known as equally likely events. For example, if we throw a coin, so getting head or tail are events. Okay, so both are happen equally, right? So that is equally likely event. Okay, next one is mutually exclusive event. If the occurrence of one event exclude the occurrence of other event, right? That is mutually exclusive event. So in throwing a coin, getting head and tail are mutually exclusive events. Okay, independent event. If the occurrence of one event has no influence over the occurrence of the other event, throwing a coin, throwing die simultaneously are said to be independent event, right? Now, definition for probability. Suppose E is an event, right? Then probability of that event is ratio of number of favorable outcomes to total number of possible outcomes. That is P of E equal to N of E by N of S, right? So here N of S is number of terms in sample space and N of E is number of elements in E. Right now, axioms of probability. So some formulas or axioms. Okay. Probability of an event is always greater than or equal to 0, always a positive quantity. Probability always lies between 0 and 1. Okay. Probability of impossible event is 0. Probability of a strong event is 1. Okay. If A and B, capital A and capital B are any two events, then probability of A and B is, formula here is P of A plus P of B minus P of A intersection B, right? If A and B are mutually exclusive events, suppose if they are mutually exclusive events, then P of A intersection B becomes 0, okay? Therefore, P of A union B is P of A plus P of B, right? Again, if A and B are two independent events, then P of A intersection B is equal to P of A into P of B. Okay, right. So these are all 7 axioms in probability. Okay, now definition for conditional probability. The conditional probability of A given B is probability of A over B is equal to P of A intersection by P of B, where P of B not equal to 0 is the formula for conditional probability A over B. Okay. So under the given event B, if A is happened, then probability of A over B is this formula.